The design leader, and UI programmer for the Kitchen Creations Tasty Pastries. We decided to go for a sort of first-person baking simulator. And well, the story goes that you're a college graduate, you've gotten all A's, you're ready to show your stuff, and your uncle decides, hey, I'll put him under my wing, and he signs you up to one of his baking bakeries. Bakeries. Now it's your turn to just do what you can and be the best culinary master you can be. So, in terms of the gameplay, we decided to go for something more fun than educational, but we definitely wanted to mix the two. So, while the recipes may not be exactly accurate, it's around that range. In that case, I'll put on the trailer. So, like I said, this is Tasty Pastries. I'm once again the team leader and the UI programmer. I think the best part about this project was just bring the team together and just have a good old time. Make it all really good at the end, despite everything that we've gone through. I guess now I'll just pass it on to Macy.
Hi, my name is Macy and I'm the lead artist. I was responsible for texturing, user interface art, and documentation. I also helped out with 3D modeling, particle effects, and anywhere I was really needed to help out with. I just want to say thank you guys all for coming out tonight. It really means a lot, and I want to say thank you to my friends, family, and instructors for always supporting me during my time here at Wing Tech. And if you want to stop by our booth, it's right in the corner. We have cookies and cupcakes to give out. And yeah, thank you guys.
Hello and good evening. My name is Chris Garcia and I'm the assistant art lead for Tasty Pastries. My responsibilities include the development and discussion of new props and models for the game's gameplay and environment, and also collaborating with the other artists on new ideas in terms of art and sound effects for the game. I would like to personally say that this game marks as a remarkable accomplishment during me and my team's time here at Wake Tech. That being said, I hope you guys are having a wonderful night, and I also would like to personally say I hope to keep in the same opportunity to work with a team like this in the near future, and I also hope some of you, if not all of you, will deeply enjoy our game. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Malcolm Warren, and I am the musical composer for Tasty Pastries with a bit of a hand in the 3D modeling department. While I did work on some of the models for the game, primarily I worked on the musical soundtrack, because as a musical artist, one of the things that I thought was as important as gameplay or visuals or even story was the music. And to me, music can create that perfect atmosphere that the game might have been missing beforehand. And the best part about working on this particular soundtrack was that there was a lot of creative freedom when it came to it. The musical style could have been anything from retro to futuristic, or from classical to modern, even bluegrass. And if there was one thing that I would love to do again, it would definitely be the music. Because even though it's as simple as getting a beat stuck in your head, it's extremely fun to take that beat and turn it into something special and memorable.
Hello, my name is Lawrence Marks. Not only am I a 2D artist, and 2D and 3D artist, but I also assisted with video editing and sound design. One of my favorite parts of this project wasn't just creating 3D objects, assets, backgrounds, sprites, but it was working with a group of 6 or plus people, because that was mostly what mattered, was the experience of working together, seeing how ideas come together, and add from one thing to another, into something that's greater than the whole of their parts. And if I had to ask, if anyone were to ask me, what's the one thing you like the most about being at Wake Tech or studying at Wake Tech? It would have to be meeting the people, because the hardware and software is only half the experience. Everything else is teammates, friends, family, and everything else in between.
Hello, my name is Smith, and I am one of the owners of Tasty Pastries. I had models several of the environmental prompts that you see in the game. Now, with the guidance of my leads, I created the stakes of the game. This game would not be possible without our leads. They're very amazing. Now, I found this development process to be it was a learning and interesting experience for me, considering the time constraints and the limited resources that we had. Now, I would like to say that Wake Tech is an amazing school if you want to learn stuff about video games like design, programming, business side. It's a good place to get a good start. And I highly recommend to anyone that wants to get into the industry. Thank you very much.
Hi, my name is Nick Hessler. I'm the lead programmer for Tasty Pastries. This project has been a challenge from start to finish. I was actually vocally opposed to doing a baking game just because I anticipated how mechanically complex it would be. Every interaction I would have to figure out how to do. The thing that really pushed us over the edge was we could not stop our artists from working on this if we tried. They're very passionate about this concept, and it shows in the art direction and the art style, and I think it looks amazing. So I really owed it to them to make this work. While the programming was an enjoyable experience for me, I think the most impactful experience was learning how to work with a team as a lead, communicating, delegating, coordinating, and just making sure everything works out in the end. Looking back at my experience, looking at the person who I was when I started this project, wanting something simple to do for this summer, I'm glad we chose to do something hard. And I could not have done it without my team, especially my programmers. I know I give my artists a good shout out, but I wanted to make sure David and Macy, they pulled their weight these last few months. Thank you guys for coming out. Our booth is right over there in the corner. You could probably smell it from anywhere you are in the room. Please play our game. Please enjoy the treats that we have. Thank you.
Yeah.